Hello, my beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Emmanuel Okafo, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Human Gen add-on for Blender in conjunction with the Pupa add-on to create your animations. Okay, so what is Human Gen? Basically, Human Gen is an add-on that allows you to generate character. Right in the scene, you have ability to customize the look of your character. Probably you can kind of morph it to match the likeness which you're going for. You also have the ability to add clothing, you have the ability to add shoes, and you can actually go in and customize those the shaders of those assets and the shaders of the shoes, and everything is pretty awesome. Also, then you have Pupa Addon. Pupa Addon is the same thing but for rigging, so it allows you to create your own quick rig and apply a lot of preset action animations that you can mix and match it, and these are all compatible with game engines, are compatible for your animation project, and it's scalable because the rig is quite robust using Triggerify. Okay, so let's get started. We'll be creating our own character. So once you install it, the installation process is quite straightforward. I mean, for Human Gen. Also for Pupa, the installation process is quite straightforward too, and there are a lot of customer service in case you need one. The link will be in the description, by the way, if you want to check it out for yourself. Okay, so let's click on this Asian character and we'll hit generate. So we'll not be doing so much customization. We'll just keep hit next. So as you can see, you have a lot of parameters to play with how this looks. So you can like really customize it. So once you're happy, you can just keep clicking next. You can choose hair. I'm going to skip that for now, but these are what you have. You have a lot of presets. We hit next, and once you're done, we can just click on finish character creation phase. Okay, so this is the next stage. It's going to give you the ability to see your pose rigs. So before that, let's just select clothing. Let's make him look nice. So let's get in very nice clothing. So we get this new intern. Okay, so this is the clothing, and let's get you know what, I like this one. This sounds pretty cool. And let's go for footwear. We will get this one, so it's just like casual guy. So now once you hit the preview, you can see how awesome it's looking. And note, like I said earlier, you can go in, select any part of it, customize the color, and you can customize the look. So it's pretty awesome. So let's say we're happy with this character and we want to create a rig for it. So we can go to pose and hit Triggerify and generate Triggerify. Okay, so just let this, and we can start moving this. Okay, so this is this final rig that comes with Human Gen, which is pretty okay. You can jump in and start animating, but currently this version of Triggerify is not supported by Pupa, so that's no problem. I'm going to show you how you can work with two tools. So let me just simplify the scene so this can be usable, because currently it's quite slow. So I'm going to click on simplify. It's going to set the viewport subdivisions to 0. Also, I'm going to go out of material mode, and it should give us more interactive. It should give us more better feedback. And also, I'm going to turn off the particles. I'm just going to disable the viewport display. Okay, so this is what we have. I mean, it does a pretty good job, but we can do better in shorter time. Okay, so let's say we are happy with the shriek, or let's say we want to apply animation in Pupa. Like I said, this will give you an error, like most of you must have noticed. So because I actually got a lot of email messages kind of pointing this out, so that's why I'm making this video particularly. So I'm going to just disable this for now, and let's use Pupa to create another Triggerify so you can see how fast it is and how non-destructive this entire process is going to be. Okay, so I'm just gonna select just the clothes. So we also have an inner cloth, and I'm going to move it to a new collection. I'm going to call this clothing. Okay, and I'm going to hide this for now, and I'm also going to move this into the same collection. Okay, so this is what we have, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete this mask so we can see the full body. Okay, so now let's use Pupa to kind of get this guy going. Also going to select this lower and top lips and move it into the clothing. Just any little accessories. I just want to get just this and maybe the eyes too. Okay, so I'm just going to select this character and go to assign. This time we're in Pupa. I'm going to go to assign, and I'm going to give it a new name, male. So importantly, don't use the human gen because there are a lot of stuff in the human gen, and Pupa just mainly detects the mesh. So you want to create a new collection. So you can just click on the new collection name and it's going to automatically create one for you. So for this instance, I'm not going to create a finger, so we can just work faster, and then I'm just going to hit OK. So it's going to give us this UI. I'm going to enable the snapping, enable the volume. So this usually takes less than a minute. So just quickly place it. Just place it. This is a nice reference that you can use. Okay, so we'll place this too. Move this backwards. This is a pretty quick way to just quickly generate rig, and this works for all character types. So even asymmetrical character, there are like features here that allows you to kind of pose it to match your rig, and I'm going to show you that now. So let's just rotate this and align it here. So rotate Z. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Once you just place it, you're fine. Okay, so once you have it like this, you can now go to bind character. So make sure it sets to the male collection, the one we newly created. And before we click on OK, I want to click on preview meta rig and hit OK. So this is going to generate a preview rig for us. So what we want to do with this preview rig is to just go in and make sure that all the points are where we want it to be, based off your character. So I want to adjust it so this should somewhere here. Okay, and this should be somewhere here because it's selected. Okay, just making sure everything's where we want. Okay, another culprit is the head. Let's make sure the head bones are placed nicely. Okay, so once you're happy with this, still having this selected, you want to go to bind and just choose automatic weight. So you can use any of these, voxel or automatic weight, but for this, since it's a simple just one mesh, we can use automatic weight, and we just hit OK. And what this is going to do is going to bind it and also generate the Triggerify rig for us. Just give it a moment. Okay, so it's done generating the rig, and you can see we have a nice Triggerify rig here. Okay, and now you can apply the Pupa animation and it will work seamlessly. Okay, so for the rest of the asset, it's quite easy to combine everything now. So you want to enable the clothing, click on this clothing and do select objects. Okay, so let's isolate this and let's see what's going on here. So currently we have a lot of shape keys here that will probably are here for customization, and at this case we're done customizing, so we can actually go ahead and delete all of this because we don't need it again. So I'm going to select all of the clothing and go to apply. Sorry, I'm going to go to convert mesh. So it's going to just remove that, and that's that. Okay, so now still having this selected, we want to select the rig, okay, this rig, and then the character's body model, and just click on transfer weight. So this cool feature work for any type of object and bone. So it's a very cool way to bind stuff. It's just going to transfer the weight from one object to another object. So as you can see, we have it working, and it does a pretty good job to follow the underlying mesh. And as you can see, there's no mask, it just follows and works perfectly. And after this, you're good to go. You can go ahead and create, select your animation. So let's create a locomotion animation, but before that, let's just select this and just do some hierarchy stuff. So we can call this Pupa and move this up above. You can delete this if you like, that's no problem. Okay, so let's select the rig and let's just apply new random animation. So it's just going to retarget that, and voila, you have your animation. Let me make this sync to the audio. Okay, so you have that. So you can try any animation and combine stuff. So one very cool feature you get with Pupa is it's the retargeter. So this Vfx retargeter, it's a powerful add-on just by itself. So you can use it to really improve the animation to match your specific character. So let's bring up the timeline and let's see it at work. So if you go to the Vfx and go to edit actions, okay, this is just in addition to some of the features in Blender, but this is very good in quickly cleaning up the animation. So you can select, let's make this in front. So like we want to adjust the shoulder and we want to adjust this to look more like that. Okay, so it's quite easy to do. So you want to go to local edit, start edit. Okay, so let's select everything and insert keyframe. So basically, when you click on this lock, rot, location, rotation, delete, these are just keyframes or just scripted, giving it order to insert a particular location and rotation. Okay, so now what we want to do is just adjust this and then adjust this. Okay, selecting the two, we'll click on lock and rotation. Okay, and we'll repeat it for this lock and rotation, and that's all you need. It's going to adjust the shoulder to match it. So let's do one crazy one. Let's make this hand raise up. So we want to select all the bones we made changes to and hit lock and rotation, and it's going to stay that way. And in addition, you also have like the Pupa to customization to itself. You can click on new layer and even start animating on top of all of this, and once you're done, you can bake it out for your games and animation. You can remove the animation if you like. If you want to add multiple animation on top of multiple animations, you can do that. So let's click on add animation. So the animation I want to add is the run animation. Let's give it a minute. Okay, so this is the run animation. So we want to make it loop. So for that, we can remove this. Okay, and we'll click on add animation and stay in place. Stay in place is just going to add the animation and the character will not move. So this is one way to add a lot of running or walking animations or combining multiple animations at once, which is quite helpful for like big projects. Okay, so once we want to add another animation, we can just click on apply. You have to have this add animation enabled, if not it's just going to replace the old animation. So we have to undo that. Okay, apply another animation. Okay, so as you can see, I've applied another animation and it allows you to just quickly adjust this. So let's switch it and switch this to a walk. So from running to walking. Okay, so let's play it. So if we want to even make it more interesting, we can select this. Let's delete the work animation. Let's look for stop. So it's kind of he's running to stop animation. So you make sure you have the add that stay in place. So we add that. Okay, so it's going to run and then stop. So from here you can use the VFX customization tool and kind of repose the position of the rig if you need to. You can also go here and add new layers, bake it, add more animations. The sky is the limit, and with our full customer support you can always ask questions for your specific project, and we always assist you throughout and through the whole process. So if you're interested in it, check the link in the description. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. If you're subscribed, I appreciate you a lot. I've not been uploading a lot. It's not because I've not been working. It's because the only reason I've not been uploading much tutorial is just because of I'm actually working for a very I'm working to change the type of content I upload here into something more entertaining, not just tutorial that you can just watch once in a while. So stay tuned for that. It's coming very soon and I'll be uploading it. Okay, so bye bye for now. See you next time.